and I am officially doing my first bump date video. So today I am 5 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and I was really apprehensive about starting my bump dates this early, considering how anxious I am about this pregnancy. But I made the decision to go ahead with it because I'm trying to foster as much positivity as I can, and I thought it was important to start thinking positively, basically. So here I am. I am pregnant with a orange seed sized baby, and in terms of symptoms this week, I am feeling pretty normal overall. I have been having, as I mentioned in the past, some cramping. It's kind of on and off. It's not super intense. It's pretty mild, but definitely consistently cramping on and off. I am also quite tired on and off. I usually probably mid-morning I feel like I need a nap, and then mid-afternoon I need a nap. I have noticed frequent urination. Feel like I have to go to the bathroom every hour, and that's very unlike me. I have a very, very large bladder. I don't know. That's a really weird thing to say. But I don't usually normally have to go to the washroom that often, so it is very kind of new to me to be going to the loo all the time. And other things I've noticed, I definitely feel like I have a little bit of breast sensitivity starting. It's hard for me to say whether it's actually happening or if it's kind of in my head. I don't have large breasts, as you can see, to begin with, so they're a little bit prickly and just like a little bit sore to the touch, but for the most part they seem pretty normal. I have noticed, TMI, heads up, but I have noticed that I've gotten increased cervical mucus. This is a bump date, so you get all the nitty-gritties. But yeah, that was a bit of a weird thing, but a lot of women in the forums that I'm taking part in right now are experiencing the same thing, so that was definitely encouraging. I'm also on suppositories, so that doesn't help matters. And that is the thing, right? Like, I'm on all of these medications, so it's very hard to distinguish between what's an early pregnancy symptom and what's a side effect from the medication, especially with progesterone. Has a lot of symptoms or side effects that are similar to pregnancy symptoms. In particular, I'm quite bloaty. Today I'm not so much, but yesterday I was quite bloated, and I ended up having to buy some new pants, just like sweatpants, comfortable pants, because everything felt really uncomfortable around my belly button or waist. Yeah, other than that, I maybe gotten a little bit more moody. Yesterday in particular, I said to Eric, I'm like, I just feel like you're really annoying me, and I know that you're not doing anything annoying, I just feel annoyed. Like, he was eating an orange, and like the smallest little slurp sound, it was like nails on a chalkboard to me, and I just wanted to like turn to him and say like, shut up, shut up. But I kept it. I kept my cool. I'm very aware, self-aware, so when that's happening to me, I can say, okay, like, this is emotionally driven. This isn't like a logical response. This is how you're feeling, so I validate it, and I told him, this is how I'm feeling. I know it's not valid. I know that you're not being rude, and I know you're not doing all these things, but is there any chance you could help me out, because I'm going mental? So he had to laugh at that, and is very supportive and understanding. So yeah, that was new, and otherwise, yeah, like I feel pretty overall normal. I mean, I said all this stuff and then I'm saying I feel normal, but I feel fine. I do get a little winded if I do too much activity, but I've been taking it pretty easy overall. So yeah, feeling good. That is my bump date. I have an ultrasound scheduled for next Monday. Well, I don't actually have it scheduled. I'm supposed to have an ultrasound next Monday. They want to look for sacs and see how many embryos took. Based on my HCG levels, I'm going to guess that it's 1. We put 3 in, so I have no clue. And the doctors were so nervous about putting 3 in. They kept saying, you're so young, and you know, if 1 takes, they might all take. But my HCG levels haven't been all that high, and my symptoms aren't all that aggressive. I don't know. I mean, I've never been pregnant before, so I have no idea if any of that even matters in terms of how many you're expecting. So if you have a guess, if you want to go ahead and guess and see how many that we're going to be having or how many are going to show up on that first ultrasound, go ahead and put it in the comments. My guess right now is 1. Other people seem to think there's 3. Some people think there's 2. Obviously, we're going to be happy with whatever we end up with. But kind of fun to guess in the meantime, I guess. So yeah, go ahead and do that, and we will keep you posted. We'll bring you along to the ultrasound next week. Probably have a few update videos in between then, and for now,